Here is a recap and a few takeaways of the first Gunter ISD Ambassador meeting. I am Suzy Swaney, your local Gunter Realtor, and I am part of a committee. There were 20 community members, and we joined Dr. Enos and the school board members and several other staff. The Gunter ISD Ambassador Academy gets a behind-the-scenes look at Gunter ISD and its operations. Our first meeting was full of information, and here are a few of my takeaways. I'm going to tell you about the growth that they obviously see coming. We asked questions about transfers and waivers. We also talked about that 4-day school week and how attendance and benchmarks are changing based off of only going to school 4 days a week. In the first part of our meeting, we got to meet with Dr. Enos and the school board to really see what their roles are and what their visions are for our school district. They obviously see the growth within Gunter and Gunter ISD and mentioned that there are 9 new neighborhoods in the works. If you follow me on Gunter Real Estate, I have shared those so you can see where they're at and what they might look like. They did open up transfers for Gunter ISD, so allowing students that do not live in the district to come to school here under those strict guidelines, so focusing on grades, attendance, and behavior. Waivers were asked about last year. There were waivers at the elementary school. I know of one at least, but there are no current waivers. A current waiver would be needed if there were more students in the classroom than the state of Texas allowed. The 4-day school week did come up in the first meeting, and Dr. Enos did share that at that time, the attendance was up 3% from the previous year at the same time. So we are seeing better attendance with the 4-day school week. When asked about student growth, have they noticed, has it impacted grades and each student's growth? And at that time, Dr. Enos was not able to track that data. They do that by following beginning of the year, middle of the year, and end of the year assessments. And at that time, they only had beginning of the year. So I look forward to hearing as these meetings go on if the 4-day school has impacted student achievement. Dr. Enos is a wealth of knowledge with public schools and has a vision for Gunter ISD that I'm excited to see him roll out. One big thing that Dr. Enos and the school board wanted is transparency within the school district through the community members in the city. So if you have questions, you want to know whether it's something that I mentioned or something else, reach out to me. I would love to be the advocate in that meeting and ask all the questions. That is a recap of our first meeting. I'm Suzy Swaney, your local Gunter Realtor.